Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope you are well. It's a day after that new moon in Virgo. It's about setting intentions. I hope you all participated in that because we're in a very powerful time. The readings that I did last Thursday and Friday and posted this weekend, the the Eight of Wands kept coming out. And I had promised that I would do a reading on that. It's a Sagittarius card. And they all came out this way, which tells me that it's coming in, and it's coming in pretty fast. Excuse the noise. I want you to just take a look at this card. And you see the 8 wands, and on the tip is this light, and I see it as a portal, if you will. Each one has a portal, and it's portal of information. It's information that we're going to receive. Now, this is a collective reading. For some of you, this message that you're going to receive is quite personal. For others, it's going to help you expand who you are, your beautiful soul and light within yourself. There is I'm being drawn towards a collective cosmic consciousness type of message. And if you followed me since I've come on air here in the last 5 months, you've heard me talk about last summer I had this vision with the sun and the rays, and that we were going to experience some type of celestial event, and that the rays or the radiation, the frequency, the vibration of it was going to bring forth some type of healing. Now, I picked that up as being one, medicinal. It will heal some. 2, it was about new technology, using frequency, using vibration, something of that sort, for healing, for medicine. I'm sorry for the shaking of the camera. I wanted to bring that up because I was getting this consciousness collective thing happening as well. Anyhow, what you see in this card are doves, and that's, to me, is, it's like feathers from heaven. It's messages from heaven. This is what your spirit guide, your consciousness, the matrix, your soul, your higher self is trying to get through to you. And what I like about this card is that each tip of a wand has that light, and it's a guiding light. And that's why I say it's from your soul, your spirit, God, consciousness, however you believe it to be. It is something, it is a string of information, it's a tidbit of information, it's a slice, a sliver of truth that's making its way to you, to us as well. So having done that, what I want to do is also talk to you about the number 8. I will put the link in the description box below. What I read real quickly was that the number 8 is about hard work. It's about dedication. It's about moving in a loving, graceful way. It's about helping others. And it's karmic also, which I'm not sure that I was aware of before I researched it. But it makes sense to me, because if this message is coming from our ancestors, coming from our guides, coming from consciousness, higher self, then it must be karmic, because everything goes in cycles, right? And they're just bringing forth the information that is already there. We just don't feel it, sense it, see it. You know what I mean? So I just got something about learning something new. Well, that's something that I learned new today, right? That the number 8 vibration is about karma. There is a karmic aspect. Okay? It's a Sagittarian card. So when I did all these readings that I posted this weekend and the ones that will follow tomorrow, maybe we all should look at the Sagittarius reading. I think I'll do that after this. Okay. So we're going to start. Oh, I want to tell you that I'm using the Crow Tarot cards that by MJ Coulinane. Coulinane. I apologize. Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. And I'm also using Stacey DeMarco's The Elemental Oracle. I really like that. And if we need clarifications, I'm going to be using the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Machete. Okay. I'm going to put this one to the side. I don't know how many cards I'm going to do. I mean, you know, the thing about this type of reading is you just kind of go with the flow to see what that message is that was trying to make its way out over the weekend. Well, I started the readings, I believe, Thursday and Friday. I completed them, and I started uploading on Saturday. So whatever the message is, it was just before that new moon, or as we were entering into the new moon. My cards have been blessed and prepared. What do we have for the 8 of Wands message that is trying to peek through? There we go. I'm going to put these. Bottom of the deck is protection. So this is really interesting. This gratitude card came up, and the sovereignty card, Queen of the Moon. So what's interesting about this gratitude card is when I was preparing the cards, blessing them, and doing what I, doing what I do, my rituals with my cards, this popped out. And I almost wanted to save it to use it in the reading, but I was like, you know what? We're just going to flip cards when we, and do it live. And this is what came out. It came out again. And what I really like about this, I was talking about karmic and ancestors. I want you to look at this card. This beautiful, beautiful card. You have what looks like a child's hand and an elderly hand coming down from the cosmos. You have a woman here who almost looks tribal, but yet more current or more recent, if you will. This is gratitude, and it says the last quarter moon. So that was, the last quarter moon is just before the new moon. Would that be right? I'll have to look that up. Anyhow, you know, we're in a place in time. Things are crazy, things are changing. There's chaos, there's dualities, it's just really super duper crazy. And when I first saw this card, I was like, yes, I am very grateful to my ancestors, because of the path that they set forth for all of us, for me in particular, for their trials, their tribulations, not just their successes, their failures, because, you know, it's ingrained in their DNA, and so therefore it's ingrained in mine. And I'm so grateful for it because, well, I wouldn't be able to be, you know, have this natural ability to tap into the veil without it. I am grateful because I am who I am because of my ancestors. This also gives me the message that we should pay more homage to our ancestors and our loved ones who have passed. This is just a super duper beautiful card. And the second card is the sovereignty. This is the Queen of the Moon. That's a vibration, as is this. These are 2 5 vibrations. We'll have to post what 5-5 means. I suspect that another 5 is going to come out anyhow. This is about, although you have your ancestors, you are, because of your ancestors, you do have your own sovereignty. And what I'm feeling here is extremely strong, powerful. It's quite lovely. It really is lovely, lovely. Okay, let's do, oh, and on the bottom of the deck, we have protection. Waning crescent moon. Protection. What I find interesting is bird medicine. Bird medicine is one of my totems. You're protected. You are protected in this journey. That's a 6 vibration. That's a very positive yes card, if you will. Okay. So let's go ahead and take the Elemental Oracle. All right, Spirit, what do we have for this message that was trying to make its way for the collective, please? Another one wants to come out. Wow. We got the outer core and the ice. That's amazing. 33 and 12. So that's 333. Divine, divine, divine. So let's do one at a time. So the outer core, that's a number 3. 3 is about creating, right? 3 is about manifesting. And what we see here is a naked person walking out of the water, and you see the water all over her. It's like she is the water. She is a spiritual being living a physical experience. It says fluidity. I almost feel like she's pregnant there. She looks like she has a full belly. 3 is about manifesting, creating, right? Maybe that's that. We'll find out. And then the second card is the number 33. Purity, ice. You know, I'm looking at this card and I feel like I'm in a cocoon because I'm identifying with this person. And then here's the horse. The horse to me is about life vitality, right? Living your purest, best, vital life. And if you look at this card, it's like she's waking up and she's busting out. All this ice and snow disappears so that she can step forward and step out of that cocoon that she's in. Let me see if there's anything else. What I'm getting is slumber. Somebody, some of us, all of us have been in a slumber. We've been in this cocoon, we've been in this slumber, and now we're breaking free. And we're going to flow with our emotions, with our spiritual side. That's what I get. That's beautiful. And then on the bottom is the South Node, which is a number 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. All 3 of these cards is an 11 vibration. Could be Libra, could be Justice. Now, the South, it says adventure. I almost feel like, oh, look at this. Can you see that? There's somebody there under an umbrella. This is stepping out of our comfort zone. This is us going outside of ourselves and being amazed as to what we see. Yeah, look at that. It looks like an eyeball right there. That's crazy. Having the ability to look at how small we are in reality in contrast to the universe. There's something else here about our physical existence is minuscule. Our physical existence compared to the expansiveness of our light, of who we are, our essence, is minuscule. And I'm almost getting like, don't sweat the small stuff. I mean, yes, we feel things and we're emotional about things, but really, this trip that we're on in this physical experience is not meant to cause pain, is of no consequences. That's what I'm getting. Is of no consequences. I'm getting here, and this is going to sound, this may upset a couple of people. What I'm getting here, it doesn't matter what you do on this earth. good, bad, indifferent, loving, ugly, it doesn't matter. There is always light in every soul. And your purpose was to come here to find your light. Your purpose here is to search within yourself to find the guiding light. Wow, I did not expect that. Okay, so let's get into the cards. Okay, Spirit. This is the crow medicine. Well, there you go. There's the cards. We have another 8 of Wands. We have the Page of Wands and the King of Swords. Excuse me 1 second. So, this is about, excuse the noise. Again, what is it that you're achieving? What is it that you're searching for? What I'm getting here is you can move with light or you can move with darkness. If you move with light, if you move with the guidance that is given to you and you work diligently, there are rewards for you. What I'm getting here is that a journey, an opportunity to move forward, to move in a particular direction with knowledge. And that's individuals, and if I take this to the collective, it's as if, well, first of all, we're moving away from knowledge. This crow is facing that way. Because we're in this ice stage. We're in this cocoon. He's looking at the cocoon. We have all the wisdom we need. We have all that we need. We just need to break free. We need to come out of our slumber, out of our cocoon, if you will, and be our authentic, beautiful selves. What's inside of us is pure. We're going in a direction. Oh, that's the 7 of Wands, not the 8. Moving in the direction oh, I see. Once we go on whatever journey we're supposed to go on, we're going to join up with the 7 of Wands, and then we will see the wisdom. Maybe at the last quarter moon. I'm going to look that time period up. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the 9 of Wands. Yeah, Wands, Wands, Wands. Page of Wands, 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands. You know, 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. 9 of Wands is being guided, is tapping into your ancestors, tapping into your higher self, to be guided in a particular direction. And they call that what? Your destiny, your journey, your path. You know if it's right or not because you vibrate with it. And I think that's what this is about. We're going to get some information to take, I don't know, humanity, consciousness, and move us towards where we're supposed to be. I did that reading a couple of days ago about the feminine energy, the divine feminine coming in and balancing things out. And this kind of feels like that. It really does feel like that. Let's see what else is under here. The moon. Interesting. The moon, the moon, the moon. The moon. Sovereignty, the moon. Yeah, this is the message. This is what's the message. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at you. See the crow in the moon? I really do feel and believe that our purpose is to seek out what's not seen in ourselves, basically. Following your intuition, following the guidance, and moving according to what was planned. People say, well, in spirit form, you have a contract and you say, yes, I'll go into this life. You help others. Everybody you interact with, you're helping them achieve their goals, whatever it is that they're supposed to go through. And I think that's what, there's some information missing from that as to why and how come, and I don't have those answers. But I do feel that we all have a particular journey that we were contracted to do. And the moon is about that. The moon is about looking past the veil, seeking out your higher self, and seeing and communicating and bringing about that. I keep getting North Node compass, right? Your direction. That's what I keep getting. And that's our purpose. Everything that we engage in, from the moment we are born to the moment that we die, has purpose. There is cause and effect in everything. I mean, I don't have the answers. I just feel it in my soul. I feel it in every cell in my body that, there's like this quantum physics kind of thing going on that we just don't understand. We are all connected. String theory. We are all energy. We all vibrate at certain levels and we attract certain things towards us, or reject or propel things away from us, and that act of propelling moves whatever it is towards somebody else. I truly believe that. I don't understand it. Most times I run around scratching my head saying, what the hell was that? And then, I just put it in some kind of organization in my own brain, and it fits. This whole tarot reading thing, came about because I was working on my own ego, my own self. And I started seeing patterns and connections, and I had always been interested in quantum physics, string theory, waveform formations, and things like that, the science of things. And I'm certainly not, my knowledge is minuscule. But I found with the tarot cards, I made connections. And I believe, I've always had this ability to see things. I can't tell you where it comes from. I've always had it. I rejected it many, 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 many years ago, over 30 some odd years ago. I rejected it because it scared the shit out of me. Things that I saw, and it came true. But around August 2020, something beautiful transpired for me. Something in my past, someone from my past, I shouldn't say something, someone in my past made himself known to me. And it was something that I had wished for, I prayed for, I dreamt of, that I thought of every single day, most days. But I prayed for this person, and we connected. And it was extremely healing for me. It was difficult, and I spent months, reliving a situation in my past that was extremely painful. But because I faced it straight on, I was honest, I was forthcoming. All of the sight, the wisdom came back to me, and it was offered to me again. And I felt strong enough at that point to ask Spirit, my higher self, that if I agreed to do this, that I wouldn't see the destruction, the death, I wouldn't see it, because that is what really upset my soul, And that if I did this, that the only information that would be, I only wanted the information that would be healing for others, for myself and others. And that was the contract that I drew up. And moving forward, I did a lot of work on my ego. I did a lot of work, and it was up and down, but it was as if tarot cards came almost naturally to me. But, I know that I don't necessarily need tarot. I mean, I do have a practice where I sit with people one-on-one. It's amazing what transpires. I do find collective readings to be challenging because I get so much information, and I have to pick a couple of things that satisfies many. But, once I got past that and I just let go and let Spirit bring forth whatever the messages are, I trust that it reaches those who need it. And I'm grateful to be a conduit. Okay, we're like 33 minutes in here. So the message coming forward is about being your true, authentic self, stepping out of the cocoon and flowing beautifully, bringing your center out to the outer parts, if you will. This is about moving with the guidance, feeling secure, resourceful with your knowledge, the wisdom that you have. This is having a very strong foundation. We've been through a great deal. Nine of Swords. This is the Wounded Warrior. We've been through a great deal. But for every aspect that's been harsh, you're on the opposite side was the sun, was a blessing. right? The moon. Being able to see past the veil so that, here's judgment, so that we can heal ourselves, our mind, body, and soul, so that we can become a higher vibrational people, so that we can give rise, well, to the rebirth of humanity. That's the cosmic, that's the hugeness, the vastness of this, how it affects us each individually. Only you will know. You see these rocks? That is your ancestors who have put them there, who have built up to who we are today. And we're about to take flight. Wow, that's powerful. The Knight of Pentacles. Now, I've said this before, that there's a new energy coming to us, right? I spoke about the Divine Feminine. This is definitely something new coming towards us. It's been happening for many, 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 many years. Thousands even. That's what I get. Look at this red. The human race has to be bold. We have been. We've been very bold. And then we have the Two of Wands. I find this interesting. I saw this card earlier. Look at this card. The Two of Wands is about choosing a path. Which direction do you want to go? It's not about which path you take. Spirit doesn't care about that. It's about taking the action to move in a particular direction. That's what it's about. Now, I want to show you something. What I saw in this card was owl medicine. And the two eyes. Can you see owl medicine in that? Old souls moving forward. I almost feel like we're releasing our ancestors from, I don't know, just releasing the entanglements from our ancestors, I guess. Once we take that action to move in a particular direction, we release them. I almost feel like sad, because I don't want to lose the connection to my ancestors. It's a purification. That's what that purity is about. It's like purifying your ancestors, elevating their spirits. Wow. This is powerful. And the Four of Wands. When we do that, we can celebrate. We can be joyful. You know what? I'm going to leave it right there because, well, I didn't expect this to go as far as it did. Interesting, I looked on the bottom and there's the Five of Pentacles. It's about us changing who we are and becoming, this is crazy, becoming the Queen of Pentacles, being resourceful, being stable, having the strength and the fortitude to understand that we are not just merely physical beings. We come from the cosmos. We are made of the cosmos. We are energy that never dies. We just transform. Wow. And now we've received all the wisdom. This is the Ten of Swords. I'm being reminded to tell everybody we're not supposed to be in pain. We're not supposed to be hurting in this journey. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to help elevate and ascend our vibration, our energetic vibration. I'm going to leave it there. Love. Move with love. Move with love. I'm going to end it there. Thank you very much for being here. Do like, share, subscribe, and if you can, hit that notification button. It really helps my channel grow. Thank you, everyone. I love you very much. Peace.